Hello everyone. My name is Mrs. K. Rajalakshmi, Assistant Professor of English, Sri Kalisheri College, Sivagasi. Today I am going to present an essay on dramatic poesy written by John Dryden. This work is one of the most important texts in English literary criticism. In this presentation, we will learn about Dryden's life, the background of the essay, its major arguments, and its significance in English literature. First, let us see John Dryden, life and literary career. John Dryden was born in 1631 in Northamptonshire, England. He studied at Westminster School and Cambridge University. Dryden was a poet, dramatist, translator, and literary critic. He became poet laureate in 1668 and dominated English literature during the Restoration Age. Because of his valuable contribution to criticism, he is known as the father of English literary criticism. Some of his famous works include an essay on dramatic poesy, All for Love, Absalom and Agitable, MacFluckno, The Hind and the Panther. Next, historical background, the Restoration Age. To understand this essay, we must understand the Restoration Age. This period began in 1660 when King Charles II returned to the English throne. The theatres which had been closed during the Puritan rule were reopened. French culture strongly influenced English society, literature, and drama. During this period, critics debated several important questions such as whether ancient writers were superior to modern writers and whether French drama was better than English drama. Dryden's essay addresses these literary debates. Next one, Introduction to an essay on dramatic poesy. An essay on dramatic poesy was published in 1668. It is written in the form of dialogue among four speakers. It is considered the first major work of English literary criticism. The main objectives of the essay are to examine the principles of drama, compare different dramatic traditions, define English drama, and establish standards for literary criticism. Next one is structure of the essay. This essay is presented as a discussion among four speakers: Crites, Eugenius, Lycidas, and Neander. Dryden uses the dialogue form because it allows different opinions to be expressed fairly. Instead of forcing one viewpoint, he presents several arguments and lets readers evaluate them independently. Next, the four speakers and their roles. Each speaker represents a different critical position. Crites supports the ancient Greek and Roman dramatist. Eugenius argues in favor of modern writers. So Lycidas defends French drama. Neander, who represents Dryden himself, defends English drama and particularly Shakespeare. Through these characters, Dryden explores different literary perspectives. Next one is Debate 1, Ancient versus Moderns. The first debate focuses on whether ancient writers or modern writers are superior. Crites believes that ancient writers achieved perfection and should be considered ideal models. Eugenius argues that literature develops over time and that modern writers have improved upon ancient achievements. Dryden takes a balanced position. He respects the achievements of ancient writers but also accepts the innovation of modern literature. He believes criticism should be balanced rather than extreme. Next, debate 2, French drama versus English drama. The second debate compares French and English drama. French drama follows strict dramatic rules and emphasizes order and discipline. English drama allows greater creative freedom, richer characterization, and stronger emotional appeal. Dryden concludes that French drama may be more regular and orderly. English drama is more lively, natural, realistic, and entertaining. Next, Dryden and the dramatic unities. Dryden discusses the three classical unities: unity of action, unity of time, and unity of place. Unity of action means having one central plot. Unity of time means the action to take place within 24 hours. Unity of place means the action should occur in a single location. Dryden believes these unities are useful guidelines, but they should not limit creativity. According to him, naturalness and artistic effectiveness are more important than strict adherence to rules. Now, purpose of drama. According to Dryden, drama has several important purposes. It should imitate nature and represent human life realistically. It should delight and entertain the audience. It should also provide moral instruction. Dryden famously believes that drama should both delight and instruct. In other words, literature should be enjoyable while also teaching valuable lessons. Dryden's defense of Shakespeare. Dryden greatly admired Shakespeare and defended him against criticism. He praised Shakespeare's extraordinary imagination, deep understanding of human nature, memorable characters, emotional power, and a universal appeal. Although Shakespeare did not always follow classical rules, Dryden believed his genius made his works timeless and meaningful. Shakespeare and Ben Jonson. Dryden compares Shakespeare and Ben Jonson. He describes Shakespeare as a natural genius with great imagination and emotional power. Ben Jonson, on the other hand, is presented as a classical scholar known for discipline, technical skill, and respect for literary rules. Dryden appreciates both writers but highlights Shakespeare's creative brilliance. Critical principles in the essay. The essay presents several important critical principles. Literature should imitate nature. Rules are important, but they are not obsolete. Characterization is essential to successful drama. So, emotional impact is important. Creativity and artistic freedom should be encouraged. Literature should both entertain and educate. These ideas became the foundation of modern literary criticism. Significance of an essay on dramatic poesy. This essay holds a special place in English literature. Historically, it is considered the first systematic work of English literary criticism. Literally, it defended English drama and promoted Shakespeare's greatness. Its influence continues today because it laid the foundation for modern literary criticism and remains widely studied in universities around the world. The last one is conclusion. To conclude, John Dryden is rightly known as the father of English literary criticism. An essay on dramatic poesy addresses the major literary debates of the Restoration age and successfully balances classical principles with artistic freedom. Through this essay, Dryden defends English drama, celebrates Shakespeare's genius, and establishes important standards for literary criticism. For these reasons, the work remains a cornerstone of English literary studies. Thank you.